When the member of parliament comes, and I hope they are not going to interrupt because I have not interrupted, when he comes and says that before he came to the studio, he spoke to the Inspector General of Police, that can tell you a dangerous thing. That is how surrogacy and sycophancy is built, where there is no separation between the executive and the legislature. All right? That before you came to
facts.
You don't have to rebut everything. That before you came to the studio of TV 47 to speak. Like now, I spent a lot of messages before coming here. I even put these things on my social media accounts, and he has also done that I've seen. So that you generate opinions from the citizenry, other people. But you are calling the Inspector General of Police to give you facts about police killings of innocent people. Let me go on.
No. I didn't say innocent people. So don't misquote me.
Excuse me, it's me who is speaking.
Yeah, don't misquote.
Okay.
Don't misquote me. If you didn't hear it, clarify.
My friend, if you want to intervene, you can intervene, then I can continue because I don't want to exhibit. Go on.
I wish to intervene. Okay. It was wrong for him to say that the information that I got was about the people who were killed. I said the police officers who were harmed, and most of them are in hospitals.
Okay.
So I think that clarity is very important.
So let me proceed. Let me finish.
Secondly,
I have to finish.
And secondly,
I have to finish.
Point of information.
No.
Point of information.
Okay, information agreed.
Just as we are sitting here, what his responsibility is a member of parliament who is supposed to be taking care of the interests of the Kenyan public under legislation, oversight, and
representation.
Now, he is going to check on police who have been injured for the executive, and yet he should be telling us here today that the number of people who've been killed sincerely that I know, even from that IG himself, is this number. The number of police officers that have been killed are this, and the number of people
Wait.
But
let's be a second so that we go sequentially.
Can I proceed? Can I proceed?
Kabando just finish. Then we shall get a rejoinder.
Yes.
Please. And then we give it.
And the Dibal, we need to cover a larger space.
Yes.
The people who are fantasized, who are seduced and mesmerized by the lies, by the hypotony, by the fanaticism of William Ruto are shedding tears 24 hours. I can tell you, and I want you to look at me in the eye, our moderator, our host, that for those of us who knew Ruto, even as I sat with him for 3 lengthy hours, 2 times with my friend Kimani Ichung'wah, and another time with another person who is one of the most powerful people within the administration today. And even as I sat for 4 meetings with Rigathi Gachagua from my home county of Nyeri, and they declined to take the UDA ticket. For those of us who know him, like Cyrus Jirongo was the chairman of YK92. He has told us, it is on video, you can search it, how Ruto supplied 1,000 t-shirts for KANU by recycling, and it was paid for 10,000. Cyrus Jirongo, no, don't cut me, don't cut me. Cyrus Jirongo Dibal has said, he has witnessed in public, in Kakamega, and Ruto has never charged him. He has never even gone to court for seeking defamation.
Dibal, you cannot allow things that
Now, Cyrus Jirongo has said in TV, he has said on TV,
he's not here.
No, he's not here, but
not here. So
I'm the one who is repeating. No. And he said on TV, in a station like this one,
we'll give him
that he has witnessed William Ruto struggling a young man in Kakamega to death. For us who know Ruto, there is no politician in Kenya who has had the highest number of corruption cases in a court than William Ruto. William Ruto was a mistake. Okay. No, he is fidgeting. William Ruto, you cannot censor. I cannot be censored. I cannot be censored.
No.
William Ruto has been a mistake in the Republic of Kenya, ab initio. Whether the MP from his area says so, William Ruto was a mistake from the beginning, ab initio, and we are telling Kenyans the mobilization that is needed today is to terminate the leadership of William Ruto so that he can go to political oblivion. Ruto must go.
Just a moment.
What I would like my brother to understand and the people who are in government is this. My brother, talk about those stadiums. In fact, you could have done a skyscraper which is 260 feet to the sky. But so long as you keep killing children around here, those things mean nothing to the Kenyan people. It doesn't matter hear me out. You could give every Kenyan a kilo of gold. But if the country does not believe in justice, fairness, equity, and make sure that we have a country that is cohesive, that is understanding, that is being managed with integrity and credibility. You see my brothers here, he's talking about that, now we finished Kasarani. My job, I will tell you as a senator, I want to know how much they spent. I can tell you, the thing that is being built on Gong Road that you are praising, which is supposed to be what? How much was it initially supposed to cost?
Has it been done?
How much was it initially meant to cost?
This back and forth conversation.
No. You see, when you say something, we must distinguish it whether it is propaganda or truth. And in this case, I'm saying that stadium was supposed to have been built by 1.6 billion shillings. Right now, we're at 7B. Tell me about that variation. Under the law, we're supposed to vary that at 20%. Now, number two, it's not finished. You can go to all the stadium he's talking about. You see, the issue with the KK government is, my brother, we say, tell us how much you are spending our money on and how you are spending it. You saw the other day what the Auditor General said. For 3 years, capitation money, 179 billion, can't be traced.
Going to Goscos.
Yes. So what we are saying, come here and praise the government, but please understand, some of us know more. Understand it better than maybe you do. That we are not saying that I listen to these arguments back and forth. People say, it's because you hate William Ruto. We've said here, Onyonka Kabando, we had so much hope with William. He has served 5 presidents. How can he make these mistakes? What is it? There is no single month that state money is not being stolen. Now it's becoming a normalcy where we take children and we are killing them. And it's normalized. And we are sitting here, we're talking about, we are doing wonderful. There's nothing wonderful you can do if there's no peace, justice, and fairness. We were supposed to have taken the children who've been killed and given them even a decent burial. We must talk about restitutive justice. These kids who have died, what have we done about them? Then you are assuming that our life is just going to move normally. We'll continue forgiving each other. We are destroying this country. Yes, we want to talk. Yes, we want to forgive each other. But first of all, when members of parliament want to legitimize and legalize CDF, they get 2/3 majority, they pass it on the floor of the House without a single dissent.
But the buck stops with you as a Senate as well.
Yeah. And yet in reality, it has stopped at the Senate. We have said that thing is not passing. Because it's a con. What we are saying is very simple. If you want to talk to us, don't come and start asking 40 people from which village. Go to parliament and get these guys, Buana. Stop stealing money, tighten the corruption. Make sure you stop killing our children, give them restitution justice, compensation, increase the money, and make sure everything is done. Sit and tell us whether you are unable to manage our finances. Why? Money is not going to schools. The teachers are frustrated. We have CBC. Nobody knows what it stands for. Nobody knows whether we've left 844 and moved to where.
Right,
so we are saying these are people who claim to be educated. These are people who are supposed to manage government. If the government was running comfortably, why would I be sitting here talking about how the government is not doing anything?
Right, but see, I think from the point he's coming from is that we have to take the smooth with the rough as well.
Just by Debal. Take what?
The smooth with the rough.
With the which one? But everything has been rough for 3 years.
Let me also have a right to reply.
They have borrowed 2 trillion.
Can I give him a right to reply? Then I come to
you. In some of these conversations, and I would like to encourage my senior senator to please come down on some of these discussions. It doesn't mean that you have to shout the loudest for us to be able to have this discussion. But let me say this. Let me say this, Debal.
Yes.
The conversation was within the recent period, what has been the happenings, the good things that have been happening. You've seen what I'm talking about is what was in the news today, right? The figures that he's throwing about.
Fake news.
Talk about the fake news, it's up to you. What I'm talking about is today, Kasarani was actually being handed over. Actually, no, it's Nyayo Stadium. Nyayo Stadium was being handed over. Kasarani is being handed over. Those are the things that the Office of the Auditor General will be able to handle. And
why can't you just announce?
You cannot come here and throw figures the way you want. Because who can validate the figures he's talking about?
No,
so let's not use emotions as a way of trying to stop this conversation.
Our money is being used.
That is the work of the Auditor General, and there is a process that will be done.
But
there is a way
Honorable Onyonka, just a moment.
Come to Parliament.
Just a moment. Legislator, you should know.
But no, just a moment. But if we have figures that are being thrown as well, it will be nice also to have confirmable facts that you table it and say, okay, this was 1.2 billion shillings of the Talanta Academy until 7 billion and it's still ongoing.
And that being done on Gong Road. The money has moved from 1.6 billion, which was 3 years ago. It is now at 9 billion. I can even go further and tell you who's doing that stadium, how the money has been shared.
Okay.
That's what
can you finish so that we can have a Kabando? Yes, please.
There are good things that the government is doing. You may want to say what you want to say, but those are facts. You can see them. I was not talking about the figures. I was saying the stadium is now done. It is historic. After 37 years, we now have an international stadium on the level of Kasarani. You can see how it has been done. We have 2 fields inside there that have been made. You can keep laughing. It's the truth. Those are the facts. And I was just encouraging that we now are going to be having the CHAN, that I wanted to encourage all young Kenyans and Kenyans to be able to come and support, even as we are now being also considered for the AFCON. We are expecting between 200,000 to 300,000 visitors in our country. What is that going to mean in terms of the economy of our country? And many other things. What you're talking about is the recent time. You said, of the recent time, what are some of those things that have happened? And the very sensitive matter and the sensitive matter that we cannot let it go on the issue of children, that is saying that the government is killing children. That is far from the truth.
Okay.
It is far from the truth. So there is no government that will want to kill its own people.
Okay.
But I'm inclined to wonder as well, if we have the Kenya National Human Rights Commission giving the figures, as it were, that we had around 140.
What were the circumstances?
We've heard from the Ministry of Interior that it stands at 40. So why are we banning numbers, and yet it is the same commission that is churning out these numbers?
That is what we want to know, because probably the other one is
the same
civil society. You would expect that.
It's a constitutional body as well. So I thought there could be concurrence between the Interior and what Kenya National Human Rights Commission.
That is now something that probably it should come through Parliament. We bring both of those parties, because Parliament is one of the only institutions that can call both of them. It can call the Ministry of Interior, they can call the Kenya Human Rights Commission and ask them, we want to understand, where did you get the figures, where did you get the figures? They can be able to deduce that and then come up with the facts therein. But what I just wanted to say is that the Kenya Kwanza government is not in any way, and the president has been categorical all that time through. It's only the noises that come out there with the belief that this is a government that kills people. No, it's a government that wants people to succeed. And that's what I was talking about and talked about the last 2-3 weeks, what has been happening.
So what do you say about the pronouncement of a shoot to
Can you come here?
Yeah, if it's the government that
you are
really
giving Kenya Kwanza
people, right?
to justify.
Yeah, just a moment. Yeah, what would you actually say about that?
The context.
What you're talking.
The context.
What you're actually saying.
Look at the context of the entire conversation. All right? There has been, as I mentioned to you, so many police officers, 635, actually, not to mention those who lost their life,
yes,
were injured. I got these facts today before I came here from the IG, right? And nobody talks about them. These are facts.
And those figures are
so
questionable. If those figures are questionable, as much as
now,
our police.
You may want to question because I have told you these are the figures that have come from the police.
But not from the Kenyan Human Rights Commission.
Or
IPOA.
Right. That is why even if it comes from IPOA, it has to come from the police as well.
Don't go that route.
When you're talking about IPOA, you're talking about Kenya National Human Rights, the source will be
You can't give me the police numbers and don't give me what IPOA is saying.
Let's hear from
there is a reason why I'm geographically located in Amindo. On my right is a young member of parliament from Nandi Hills, who reminds me of my great friend and patriot, Alfred Kitur, and I miss him dearly, who even within the Jubilee administration was bold enough to call the government of Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto to order face-to-face. Let me just exit on this point by having a little disagreement with my eminent elder brother,
That's good. That's good.
Mr. Onyonka. You know, when you say that people had a lot of hope and expectation on William Ruto, it is true there was a lot of hypotony. And people were very fantasized. They were mesmerized. They were seduced with the so-called hustler nation. People were mobilized. My own neighbors, Gechagi, some would pass me without greeting me. My immediate neighbors. Because I was saying, being on the right side, I was like going against God. We hear people even in the studio saying, oh, I'm a born again. Go tell your God how you are born again.
Wait.
You know, about your religion, Kenya is not a theocracy. Keep your religion to your house, to your church, and let the Kenyan people.
It's not actually the
You don't have to correct me.
No.
You don't correct me.
Well, I want to do a rebuttal.
You are supposed to host, not to correct me. Virongo was
But
not
you cannot
correct.
make allegations against persons who are not here.
I cannot just
though,
let you. Just a moment. I cannot just let you.
Yes.
Because it will be also reductive of you if you really come and say.
Tell Ruto to go to court.
Yes, and you have all these
kind of
these
statements
issues on social media. He is not really challenging.
He is trying to.
So we do not know whether it's the truth from, and that
It is me who has said it.
That is coming from Cyrus Chirongo, right? So I will not also allow you to be on the podium.
Then I don't need to come to
thank
this
you very
studio.
much.
No.
If you are going to censor me or
Thank you
suffocate
very
me,
much.
But
then I don't need to come here.
Of course, we have to have decorum.
No. You cannot call killing decorum. You cannot call murder decorum. You cannot call theft and corruption decorum. I better never come to a studio where I'm going to be denied the volume and the space to state historic facts.
I'm not really.
Ruto is a thief.
I'm just saying.
And he's patronizing murder of children.
All right.
it is not right.
And his best friends are thieves and looters.
This is not right.
Ruto is a mistake and is a curse.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Yeah.
Let's not
Don't
just,
correct me.
No.
You give me.
Then they have a sweetener. That they
You don't
have
interrupt him.
The senator.
Dibal.
You don't interrupt him.
I've interrupted him.
No.
But me, you interrupt.
No. You are given enough time.
Don't take offense. Don't take offense.
Dibal.
In fact, in 2014, I was given an award for being the most progressive Wajiko legislator by Muzalendo.org, which is a leading oversight on Parliament today. 2014. I want to say that the things I have mentioned are things that are documented in the judiciary, are things that have been uttered by individuals close to somebody, and that statement has not been challenged by a single person. So it cannot be challenged in the studio. It is not malice. It's not prejudiced. So people get fidgety. You can see, people get fidgety. We are not living in an ethnic fiefdom in Kenya. So I would say this. What we need in the country today, tell him to stop patting the table. What we need in this country, what we need, yes, we bully people with logic. We bully people with logic. We bully people with logic, rationality, and we are very unapologetic about the statements we make. So, what we need today is the accountability charter that our children, our youngsters have so much gallantly espoused. Accountability charter is about leadership ethics, integrity, accountability, bringing honor and respect to the office you hold. So if, Dibal, you have the singular infamy of having the highest number of corruption cases in the Republic of Kenya, and you have been a public officer, and those cases include mostly land grabbing, including during the post-election violence where Muteshi was displaced, where even a month ago, four police officers. Look, I'm talking as a Kenyan.
Let him finish.
I'm talking as a Kenyan. If you want to speak in vernacular, he can go to a vernacular station.
No, I don't like that kind of demeaning.
Does he have to like?
You cannot demean me like that.
Just.
Okay, let me talk. Let me say. I am not interfering with him.
Just a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am like that.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
No.
Honorable Kabando, I think.
What I'm saying.
No. Just a moment.
Yes.
I think it is very reductive of you.
Yes.
Using very infelicitous remarks as well. Right?
Yes.
He's a horrible member of parliament.
Okay, Honorable.
Elected. There are people who respect him.
So let me say. When you are physically,
we are here to have a very cogent discussion.
When you are physically tapping tables and becoming fidgety. You don't allow somebody to speak. Somebody will be agitated that you have other motives rather than national conversation.
All right, just finish.
So calm down. Let me say this.
Just finish, we take a break.
The ethics we are talking. No, don't go to break because Kabando is talking.
No.
I am going to eject to the liver. Napiga isidano mpaka kwa liver.
Oh, we need to take a short break.
This is the fear we have.
11 o'clock on the
No, what you do, close the conversation, or don't call me because today, the Gen Z is why he is terminating me in order for me to change.
Can he finish?
It's okay.
Just let him finish. Take a break.
Dibal,
you finished.
Dibal, the regime has gone rogue. It has gone satanic. It is murderous and gluttonous to the extent that William Ruto epitomizes and exemplifies incorrigible merchant of impunity, and the surrogates are working under him, sycophants, are so intolerant of this truth be said. And I say, and I tell you, and I'll say it even in my dream, the greatest tragedy and curse in this country is William Ruto.
All right. Even if we take a short break, because I want to
when
say
you come
first
back,
of all,
allow him to
I will.
act.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
What I'm saying is, as we take a short break, also he has his own frailties, he has his own idiosyncrasies, his own weaknesses as well. But he's still the president of his country.
Now you are talking.
No.
Stop defending him. You're supposed to moderate.
No. I'm saying.
That is a fact.
He is a president by accident, by a curse.
I'm just saying. There's an office of the president.
No. As a moderator, you must listen to your panelists and stop making judgment.
Okay, we need to take a short break.
Yeah. Otherwise,
I'm just saying.
Otherwise, we are going to think that this session is a proxy of Ruto.
No, wait.
No, I'm saying I'm the one who has said it.
Yeah, but listen.
Yes.
If the children who are watching you,
yes,
and they hear,
they are happy.
No.
They are happy. They are inspired.
And they hear all these things tripping
They
off
are,
your tongue about the
and they see if they watch.
Are we allowing every even
If they are watching
that it's
you,
okay to call names to the
if they are watching you try to storm me Dibal,
you might have an issue with the president, but also respect the presidency.
I don't respect him. I don't respect him.
I'm saying the office.
I don't.
The office.
You go respect him.
I am saying the full.
I don't respect him. I hate Ruto. I hate you, Ruto.
No. It can't.
I hate him.
What kind of...
I hate him for killing us.
We take that.
I hate him.